Hi, my name is Fazluman and we will discuss about the deduplication. If you applied the server-side tracking, then you can face the issue. You can receive the same event in the two time in the matter of one is from the browser and other from the server. So you have to set up the deduplication. So for this, you have to come on the browser container of the Google Tag Manager and you have to find the variable. So we have to find the unique ID variable. So you have to scroll down and user defined variable. You have to click on the new, click on the variable configuration. In your case, the unique event ID would be not present in the default. So you have to search in the gallery. So you have to go through the gallery and find the, and you have to search unique. So you have to write the unique. So you can see that unique event ID you have when you have to click. So you have to add the workplace, but I already added, so do not need to add in again. So yeah, you have to click this unique event ID and you have to name this variable unique event ID. So you have to save this variable. Now we are going to use this variable in the two tags. First in the meta tags and other is the GA4 tag of the Google tag, which is sending the data to the server container. So you have to come on the Google tag of the GA4. You have to click here and you have to click edit and you have to scroll down and click on the edit parameters. So you have to write unique event. You have to, so you can say the unique ID and select the variable which we already unique event ID and save this. So now you have to go to the meta tag. So how many meta tags depends on you have to apply all the meta tags. So you have to scroll down and there is a more setting you have to click, and this is the event ID. You have to put this variable. So this is our variable and you have to save this. Okay, now because we applied the variable in the Google tag of the GFO, so this would send the data to the server container. Therefore in the server container you do not need to set up anything. So the server container would receive this event unique event ID through the client, so you do not need it. So now we have to go to the our, so you have to setting, you have to go into the business meta. So now we have to apply the test event to check that our deduplication is working or not. So you have to wait to open this. So now you can see this, you have to click there and you have to search for the event manager. So this is the event manager. You have to click there and you will reach the data set. So it would take few seconds to open the our data set. Now you can see that it is our data set. So you have to select your data set and so you have to click on the test event. So you have to identify that this is the same data set which you are applying in the browser and the server container. So I am going to website and applied the test event. So this is the test event I would apply for both the containers. So I will go for the GA4. So you have to click add parameter and apply this, and this is the test event code. So you have to name this test event code and save this. So now we have to apply in the server tags to test events. So you have to click there and click on the edit. So this is already, you have to delete this and you have to copy and paste this and save this. So now we applied the test event on the both the container. Now we have to preview it to check our deduplication is working or not. So we select preview on the browser container. Now you have to go preview for the server container to check that our event. So you have to click on the connect. Now our browser container is connected with our website. So you can see our website has been opened and tag assistant has been connected. So let me check that. You have to continue. You can see that our button click meta tag and the GFO tag is not fired still, and this is the our server tag which also not fired. So I'm going to click on the button. So I click the button and you can see the button click would be fired and same would be fired in the server content. Now we have to check in the meta tag. So in the meta, so it is receiving the data or not. You have to go to the event menu. So you can see that deduplicated has been received. So this means that the meta is considering that the button click event is coming from the browser and the server, it is the same event. So therefore the deduplicator is must needed to tell the meta that this event is the same event from browser and the server. So through this method you can apply the deduplication in your meta. So thank you so much.